40 of their seats. Now, officially, there were 82. 82 officially. NPP.
Okay.
There were 82 declared.
Okay.
And there were 9 seater. I am the internal coalition. You win. But we are NDC for disrupting here. Yes, official coalition and declaration.
From the EC.
Granted, there, I have seen the numbers. So I can speak to it with good authority there. I have for no north, I have for no southwest, Obuasi east, Techiman south, Insawam Adwejiri, Ablekuma north, Okankwe central, Tema central, and Domi Kwabenya. I can say on good authority there
you would win
with
those seats.
All these pink sheets. I hear ya audit. Bibi into the union was say as and this for Odubia Wapatapano Nanyasho. They knew they will lose into the wadi giddy, but they didn't find twinchen. Nanyanko Ponya Domna is senior proper coalition. Minim there, ye benyanina. Okay? By the way, Yamfa 9 twinchen. Let me talk, make my argument on the basis of the 82,
yes,
right?
Yes.
82. As a 50 kawan,
82 plus 50?
Yes.
That should take you to 132.
Right.
Yes.
82 plus 50, 55,
187.
82 plus 55.
137.
Right. I'm saying that with hard work, taking back 55 seats, it's possible. And then there are two, this speech, you know, say, one had the 50 seats from us. And I'm saying that in the minimum, we can reclaim 55 seats. In the minimum.
After 4 years.
Yes, because we had 169.
Yes.
In 4 years, after 4 years, you know, 169 will reduce it to 137.
About 137. Sure.
Into your mathematics now, I know film. Over 30,
yes.
Young deducts, I don't want to make.
Yes, 169. Now about 137.
137.
And that should be over 37, over 35 seats.
You just phone calculation, my mistake. The 137 if you 169.
Yes. 137. Okay, the 32.
32. So it means that in 4 years, NDC J 32 seats.
Yes.
But that's my
yes.
And also we have a record there. Within 4 years, you had 42 seats, 43 seats if you want Canada. Okay?
Yes.
Now come back to the 2016 elections. 2012, now you have 123.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now seats in Kanye Then in 2016 elections, from 123 crore 169. Share difference are you to me claiming. E 123. If you 169 mobile can
46.
So it means that MPP in 4 years between 2012 and 2016, yes, seat and you lose in 2012. Within 4 years, you to me claiming 46 seats in 4 years. When we're in minority.
Yes.
In 2016, just 4 years, you have 46 seats. In this, I'm trying to predict minimum of 55 seater. I'm not exaggerating.
Yes.
It is hard work and a collective spirit.
A collective spirit.
That is all.
But what if the NDC with this mandate, performs to the satisfaction of Ghanaians,
well,
which is also possible?
Let me speak to data.
Okay.
Let me speak to data.
Okay.
First of all, from this election, what data is telling all of us in there? Even the NDC, they were reducing. They were having reduction in their votes. The apathy that people are complaining, oh, in Ashanti region, turnout was low. In the same voter region, turnout was also low in voter region. Turnout in voter region was averaging 60%. It was around 60%. They didn't get 70% turnout in voter. They didn't get 80% turnout in voter region. They didn't get 90% in voter region. They are also struggling. Even almighty Greater Accra, where there is all the politics is. Greater Accra turnout was very low. Huge apathy also in Greater Accra, which affected them too. So I'm saying that Iba Bema from the one who ye because bar point will be in look at one foot soldiers here would do it one more commander now what say Yazi. And you know what is going to happen? Again, I'm not a seer, I'm not a prophet. Now, some of these guys commanding these foot soldiers will get juicy appointments.
Yes.
These boys will see them enjoying. These boys will not get the same opportunity. That's where the big problem will start. So in that was the second DH. In the water on Freyam or Wolfen DH, what to Tramon. Yami Monparon. But someone share the mutual now was one from Mukum NPP phone was what I want to do. Yami Monparon. But I'm telling you the reality of Ghanaian politics. Into a lot of these boys and what do want to there also Bibi Baba when you're busy. You may not satisfy all their demands. You cannot, by the way. Until that begins the apathy. And I'm saying that the apathy itself will start with the MPs. The majority of them will become redundant. Now, if you are picking 60 ministers and deputy ministers, you have even 175. That means 16, you can't take all of them in parliament.
You take half.
If you take into thirds, half, whatever. So even out of the 175 plus, you can only take about 35. What about the rest?
Ebema on boards. And the one bottle to boards though.
Boards no yahin. Boards no yahin. A lot of them say be a teacher in a waba parliament. Be now or a civil servant or a retired police officer or a retired prisons officer. You know, now the expectation out there, neither Benya and Kukonkitin Kete. A poultry farms are on. A business. So because President Mahama Kade Oba Oboboye Jumana and Crown war grassroots why here is a situation I say you are going to repeal some taxes that will bring you revenue. You are going to reduce taxes that will bring you revenue. Every social intervention program comes at a cost. So if you are in opposition and you are telling government that look, we'll increase the price of cocoa per bag. Dr. Atufos no can.
Sure.
Also, MPP won't increase the price. So as you are increasing, the cost component of that increment, they come to government. So it's like government providing subsidy because you are not paying the realistic aid. So you have made that commitment. In other sectors, you say that taxes should go away. While the taxes are going away, your costs as a government would go up because you have also promised social intervention program. You see why Dr. Setekpe was trying to say the free SHS in Mpono
or they were
review why we live to see. I don't want to preempt, but really.
But by the point they make here on the floor, Ebu Sade will be ska or hen. Now what I and Zaman
they critiqued us. They critiqued
or your admission there. I won't win Jashi in the kitty for
No, that's not the point I was raising.
Okay.
I told them there. And one was the taxes now you're introducing.
Or your nuisance taxes.
Or your nuisance. Even 1D1F, Yama in a tax incentive to companies. Now we're trying to produce more. Now raw material costs in Akufoma. And this was one thing. They've been battling with us on this tax incentive, 1D1F, for over 3 years. They've made a political capital out of it. Obi, can you imagine this is your company? This is multimedia.
Yes.
If government says that multimedia won't tax on importation of microphones, isn't it savings?
Yes.
Can that savings be used to invest in the company? This is simple logic. But NDC first won't take. Maybe what's one tax incentive now? It was the scan by my hand party. Now, what will be? In that 1 year, pinten, they don't even want it to be tabled on the floor. My point is that all these things in Moroccan, you say you won't allow.
Yes.
Your regime, you want to provide social intervention programs, yet you don't want to tax. We are yet to see their fiscal policy and which direction at least we are leaving them a strong economy. It's a fact. We are leaving them with a strong economy, and before we leave office, we would make sure that the figures, the statistics, the data is out.
Or available.
Mobile with there. NPP ye jahono, ye recording. NPP ye jawon. Now all the NVTIs no ya dene. Ya mon facelift. Yes, you see this number of schools. Yes, you see this number of classroom blocks. You introduce reforms in the educational sector. These are the STEM schools. The coastal areas, yes, this number of we're from the landing beach. You be na yes, I shall answer. Then we sit back and say that I want to was it two national answer. Was 1 year, once in the end.
But one critical thing about on good start of a sort, the budget to take them January, February, March.
Obi-Man Fion, Obi-Man Castle.
What's the finance minister?
Obi-Man Castle, Mancaswon. And this will feed the when you hardball, but when you will feed the one good in politics. Listen, I'm in a military government business, okay? Muba, most of the Murinte, Moya Patapa, Obi, leave the politics for politicians. January Bokon Pepe or Chamber no more. Mancaswon. Oh no, make a show.
That's what it means. The first 3 months.
Obi. Don't fall for their propaganda. We will debate it in the chamber.
Okay.
I'm saying there, government business must go on. Why do you want to pick and choose?
Maepe.
The expenditure in advance of appropriation is part of government business, isn't it?
Sure, it is.
The 1D, 1F is also part of government business, isn't it?
It is.
The approval of the Supreme Court nominees is also part of government business, isn't it?
Yes. And the loan for the Navy.
The loan, the 250 million facility from the World Bank.
Yes.
The loan for the military to buy vessels. To patrol our waters. Is it not also government business?
Yes.
Why would you fight me as leader of government business? When I'm tabling government business, you fight me on the floor. Inte. Because this one will benefit them. I will feed the politics. I'm going to what I say. The expenditure in advance of appropriation.
Yes.
August. Yeah, by October, we wanted to do it. Was one day. Because at that time, they thought that we will win the election. So, what about frustrating? Obim Pocho. In your Chroma and this worker, there were a majority there.
Before election.
Now, Chroma.
Sure.
Even Supreme Court ruling way. What did they say? What's why a majority? Didn't they sit on my seat?
Yes.
Beyond there, by some see. All of a sudden walk back to all minority. Because I want you one second. You see, they do politics the hard way. Now, so when you're open here, no why you want that they are too reasonable. They are not reasonable. They are not. Now, opposition here, Yakwe. I'm not threatening them.
One now say they don't really need you to do anything.
Oh, come on.
Because of the numbers.
Obi Nyabota. Obi Osuan Yoko. Osuan Onyoko. Osuan Yoko. Yawano and was bitum the kasa. Inti embrace doors and kasa, Jan Monka. Bosuan Yoko. If they don't need us, so they need us so after 7 January 2025. Or therefore, young Kwachehena will know whether we are part of the governance in parliament or not.
Or you are not.
Didn't you see the show of Osafo Mafo? Nana Akufo-Addo,
yes.
Adu Kufuor,
yes.
Gladys Asma, Che Mensa Bonsu, Yao Ba.
Yeah.
Is it? No, I don't want to make a mistake.
Koforidua. Yeah, it's Yao
Ba.
Lawyer, no.
Yeah. And all the others. JH Mensa. Those days, Sana Wokita almost to 10.
Yes.
But JH Mensa or take a floor now. So be a Munaguru, Morty, Anna. Obi.
Yes.
Nay, JH Mensa and Agro Morty.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo take charge those days in parliament. So they won't show.
Yes.
Apreku.
Yes.
Kofi Konedo Apreku.
Yes.
You know those big names.
Yes.
Yes. Today, NPP, we have it. Yen former ministers will be parade ranking, will be take positions. Will be one reset. We are going to face them not to fight, but we are going to face them on issues. Discuss issues of
intellectual debate.
Of course, that is what democracy requires. Intellectual debate, not violence, not confusion. No, we'll not stand in their way, but we would deal with the issues and come out with compelling arguments, but they would see that we are determined.
Because you are a lawyer on the outstanding seat 9, no? Some of them, when you were mentioning, once declarations have already been done. For example, Okaikwe Central, for example, Ablekuma North.
Let me correct you.
What is the state of affairs?
Obi, I'm sorry for interjecting.
Yes.
But what is a declaration? A declaration, properly so called,
yes,
is the one that has been lawfully done.
Yes.
True.
Regularly done. Yes.
That is the law. Is it Obi? Zayenya no mi wa ye. Ayenya yenyu che wo TV do. Yenya ye te wo radio. The Electoral Commission has publicly declared there or stated there those so-called declarations were illegal. So the court's jurisdiction
cannot be
invoked because you see the law is that when an official act is supposed to be done,
yes,
by a body,
yes,
a court would ordinarily not interfere. Its jurisdiction is ousted temporarily,
yes,
unless something irregular
yes,
is done.
Yes.
The argument of the NDC is to the effect that there's a declaration. So
no matter how faulty it is, you can only go to the High Court.
But Pro East yes, in 2004,
yes,
Afarijan reversed a declaration made in favor of NPP and collected it properly. You see, when an error, don't
yes,
benefit from an error.
Yes.
When there's an error on the face of the declaration, and then the authority so detects, are you saying that because he has made that pronouncement, he is stopped
from correcting that error?
Sometimes our friends in the NDC don't like debates, and I enjoy law when it gets to this point. Let's be fair. Why are they burning ballot papers? Why are they destroying pink sheet? Obi, I was at the collation center at Tesano. I was there. NDC for Obey. I don't want to mention names. Oh, na yetete. Now, and you bring ye declare Suhum didn't win. Mr. Alfred Woyomi, he came there, he was leading the NDC team. Do you know what he told us? Not only me, na kabande wake bibi achem. Ose, train in the presence of police for there. NDC foot soldiers, and they were amassing outside and blaming them the why there. They've looked on for all the 3 seats to be declared for NPP. Okay? Into the Yama are not on penance and on trend to the next day. So the attention are before. Go and ask them if they will be truthful to their God they worship. Obi, if my friends in the NDC who were with us at the collation center will be truthful to their God they worship, if they will be truthful to all the things they believe in, they would quietly admit. They came. That's why I'm not on prayer. So there are people who kill them. Go and ask Obi Amwa.
And he said, Alfred William, okay.
He said that.
Not just to you, but to
okay, not really. Police officers and want to Mkebi. Okay?
Okay.
Then what did they do? So they withdrew their men on Anotem breast collation table.